반갑습니다. 리안토니오입니다. 자, 한번 쉬기로 했었는데 깜빡하고 안 쉬고 그냥 게임 껐더라고요. 조금 늦게 간다고 문제될 거 없겠죠. 또 어떤 전투가 있을지 모르니까 뭔 소리야 이거. 왜 왔네?
Playtime's over, pet. I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Meazelwa?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers, and you're getting them out.
그렇게 강한 대비인데 왜 그냥 놔둔 거야?
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse abeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Meazelwa's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
아니, 쫄린 건 지면서 괜히 막 그렇게 생청한 거야? 솔직하지 못한 애들 진짜. 내 조건이 있다.
And what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will
야, 믿어봐.
relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
공연은 의미가 없고 역사 쪽은 이것보다는 그래도 역사가 낫죠. 성공해야 된다.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam ready.
아니 이제 아이들 동화잖아 저거는. 잊어버려.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearers
아, 이게 아닌가?
of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry. God damn it! Why did it have to be Meazelwa? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
칼라크는 싫어할 거야. 이제 윌이 했던 거를 이제 짚어주면서
I never forget what Will did. Not ever. I'm here because of him. And I'd do just about anything to help him.
그럼
But
따라와라.
devils never lose. You know that, right? Sure, they'll give you a bit of tat here and there. But the house always wins.
Very serious of you,
이걸 계속
but go ahead. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a dark justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shah unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. But don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow.
좀 승질나긴 했네.
Meazelwa set me on fiends inside and outside the hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the blade stands for. Such an asshole. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not a one. All that matters is that we free it. Fail.
짐작이 가는 거
I
없구나.
made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front lines of the blood war. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
민망해. 라파에 대해서 어떻게 생각하시나요?
Brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
아, 그 동화 그걸 했어야 하는 거네.
Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
레이븐가드가 얘 아버지였어?
Because our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
제 아들이 읽고자 나타나는 진짜
I'm a Grand Duke's son. You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he
아버지가 쫓아냈구나.
me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it.
그것도 계약이야.
Quite literally sealed. He made me an exile. That said, I'm not about to let him suffer at the hands of his captors.
양모에 계약한 것 때문에 그런 건가?
I've been asking myself the same question. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzoberranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin.
감염시킨다고?
No reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something.
네가 도와줄 수
Is
있니?
no ordinary child.
땅이
He's the
정령이야?
very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Would you look at this place?
뭐야 이거?
Such a pastoral escape. Free of predators, annoyances, obligations.
아 잊어먹고 있었구나 얘를.
One accepted, of course. We made a bargain, sweet stuff. And I've come to collect.
근데 이제 얘네들 필요 없지 않나? 어차피 그림자 영역에서 뭐 할 수 있는 것도 아니잖아. 아이씨 뭐 대실패가 또 말도 안 돼. 그냥 다시 올려 이거는. 아 이거 싸가지고 안 되네. 이거 되네.
That's a fight I may not win. Pity, too. I found an ale that would pair nicely with your marrow. Alas, I must find another's bones to crack.
계약 안 한 지 오래됐겠지. 여기 있다.
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
It's true.
약간 노래 같네.
He's met Daniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Daniel. If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an item. We just need to find it. Without Daniel, no. And I don't know how I can find it.
There you are. I was wondering, well, two things.
나쁜 소식이 뭐야?
Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber.
단열
to make
챔버?
it possible for Karlek to...
Touch people!
Exactly.
Oh my god. It's really happening.
되게 좋아하네.
So long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing.
Hang on. I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me.
너무나 오래 염원하던 거라서. 중요한 얘기니까 좀 진정해.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlek, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather
세상에.
than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes.
어쨌든 결국 바벨론에서 돌아가야 되는 거구나.
Do it. Please. I never wanted to live forever. I just want to live good.
가자.
Well. All right. This shouldn't take long.
자, 이 나라 얼마나 기다렸을까. 진짜 기껏 고작해야 열이 빠져나가지 못하게 하는 것 뿐이라고.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
알아봐 한번.
Thank you.
얹을 수 있네. 느낌 진짜 크다.
I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
결국에는 헤어질 순간, 이별의 순간이 온다는 거네요.
You read my mind. Thanks.
할 수 있는 건 해봐야지 뭐 그래도.
You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure.
This is the best day. The best day. I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
마음에 드는 사람 있어요?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
오래된 눈을 줬다고? 뭐야 불꽃? 영혼의 불꽃. 특이하네. 참된 영혼? 나도 동물과 대화 켜놓고.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
어떻게 죽었지? 굶어 죽었구나. 넌 누구였더냐?
True soul of the absolute. Call is my name.
어디서 왔지?
Water deep born to moonrise.
오토디비언 남의 엘리트였네요. 어떻게 오겠나요?
Trapped shadow mastiffs. Repels them with flame.
갇힌 그림자 마스티프?
Sounds like the mastiffs are still here, beyond the light.
Spell. Continual flame.
그런 게 있구만.
An unquenchable light. Oh, costs a queen's crown worth of
와,
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
겁나 비싼 애였구나. 근데 왜 이제 계속 쳐다보고 있었는데? 수구리.
Let's see what you're hiding. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
그러니까 여기서 죽지 않으려고 이 영혼의 빛을
Something good here.
엄청난 정을 들여서 만들고 버티고 있었지만은 그림자 밖으로 나갈 수 없었기에 다 썩어 문드러져가지고 그대로 죽었다, 뭐 그런 식으로 이해할 수 있을 것 같네요. 뭐야? 나와. 뭐야 저거? 이름이 따로 없는데?
I'm ready. Better tread carefully.
너무 높아. 이게 한두 명이 아니네, 이쪽에. 한두 명이 아니에요, 가는 길에. 인간형이야?
Let's get this over with.
그러면 잠깐만.
Nice and quiet now.
달로 들어와봐.
Soldier. Why am I doing this?
광기 어디 갔어? 광기, 내 오랜 친구야. 저장만 하고. 근데 쓰려면 저까지 가야 되네. 저항을 하는 건 아니고.
Certainly.
테이크 3.
Yes.
일단 자리를 옮겨야겠어요. 이거.
That might be worth a look.
뭔데 이게? 벽돌?
My faith protects me. Need to
일단 안 들키게끔
Whisper mode.
잘 잡고 이동해야겠습니다.
Stay idle. I see a way.
I could go for a good meal. Halfling essence.
Does this count as adventuring?
야, 투어 떠있잖아. 이거 어떻게 할 거예요? 버그 났다. 투어 떠있다.
All right, time to skulk about.
에이, 야, 떠있어 다녀 일단.
I need to concentrate.
일단 얘가 여기 위로 올라와야 되고요.
Don't burn yourself.
얘가 이 앞으로 나가지고 얘가 뒤로 가고
Light on my feet.
여기까지 오고 이제 뭐 더 없지 여기. 아, 얘 이 집이구나 이게. 모자 벗기지 못할까 이거. 다시 껴. 그래도 이러네. 애초에 버그인가 보다 이거. 하도 세이브로 돼가지고.
Sight, out of mind.
아, 이제 수 없다 이제.
A thing from down here.
아, 왜 안 숨어져가지고.
Secrecy above all.
일단 이게 내 말이야 단가 일단.
Fool, damn you.
쭉 나오고
Scared, or I'm lost.
축복 걸어주고
One day I'll catch a break.
Hey, good looking.
레벨이 온화돼. 아이고 두터 날렸네.
Mistra real.
와, 살았어. 이거 순간 이거 순간 이동하네 이거. 아, 나 이런. 일단 목 졸린 상태가 되면은 침묵이 된다. 와,
Fuck yes.
목 졸림 풀고 이렇게도 목 조르고 있네. 일단 밀어내고 빠진 다음에
What's this?
Can't give up. On the move.
됐다.
Victory is assured.
Life comes easy these days. Light on my feet.
아씨. 응중리 애매하네. 일어나도 아 숟가락도 있지 참. 뭐야 왜 내가 순간이동해? 같이 온 거야? 아씨
Let's light them up.
너 알아 임마. 풀파로 때려박아주지. 저러고도 사네. 살았을 때
Cry about it. No surrender.
Unleash me. Of course.
Focus.
좋은 치명타.
Catch my breath.
일단 넘어가봐.
Gods, it's hot in here.
이거 쓸 정도 데미지가 좋네. 저 상자가 궁금했는데 걸려있네.
Let's get this lock to yield.
광휘 피해. 셀룬의 우상. 저항군이 있었다. 안에서 저항군에 대한 흔적을 찾을 수 있나봐요. 잠깐만, 치유의 집에 가려면 어떻게 해야 되는 거야? 이제 들어와서 좀 빠지는 건가?
Watch how you go with the trap.
함정이 있네요. 이 안에 뭐가 있길래?
I have to survive this.
하파를 신문한 기록이 있습니다. 솜에 스파이가 있었어. 이제부터 익숙해 했구만. 안에 상자가 있네요. 이놈이 그놈인가? 아, 요즘 대실패 자주 보내주네. 황혼의 반지.
Time to rest. Out of sight, out of mind. Breathe deep and move.
그리고 여기만 참 빛이 밝게 비쳐요. 자, 저길 들어가야 되는 건데 괜찮은 거야? 어쩐 거야 저거? 가보면 알게 되겠지. 여기가 어디길래 경험치가 오르는 거지? 들어봅시다. 아! 저주를 받네요. 그럼 좀 더 돌아다니면서 다른 방법을 찾아봅시다. 기스양키들이 있네 여기.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play.
누가 있는 거야?
Someone new. Maybe they want to play.
야, 투명한 물약 어딨어?
I'm too tall for this.
아,
Keeping my head down.
I'd love to, thanks.
안 들키게 하고 있구나 지금.
Get me up, would you?
저 어떻게 보이게 하지?
Let's not get caught off guard.
좀 아깝긴 한데. 찾았다 이 새끼.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Don't want to think about where my eye is itching.
You're making me sweat.
가까이부터.
I can be subtle sometimes. This really isn't my forte. waste any more time.
디플리 아니야 이건데?
Boo! I scared you. I saw it.
어이?
Nobody
뭐야
beats
대담한
me
애잖아.
hide and seek. Will you play with me?
숨바꼭질?
I don't know anyone called that. Now play with me.
뭐지?
I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play. They don't need names. They just.
The boy doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers and perhaps no real family.
All right, find me, and you win. Then you lose. Get ready.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Turn down the fire. Hey!
여기구만.
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win. Good idea. You're smarter than. Try to find me again.
Sneak, sneak.
뭐야? 아이씨.
I can't afford to fail.
Waiting with bated breath.
뭐야 이거? 그냥 뚝갑 해야 되네. 언데드라고. 전투 중이라는데. 아, 타운데드는 지금 못 쓰고.
What's cooking?
잡아 틀 수 없나 이거?
Just hurry this along.
Need to keep focused.
쏴야 되나 이걸?
Time to fill some graves.
왜? 개도 있었네?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Now this
아,
is my
들켰다,
happy
씨.
place.
Can't give up. Not now.
이게 빗나가면 안 되는데.
Got to press on.
피는 뭐야? 좀 광원인가?
Open up.
아, 필이 남네. 대실패야. 미친, 진짜 돌겠네 이거.
On my way.
Bleed for me.
Let's cut your fire, baby. Poor fucker.
아, 얘 미쳐지지 않는구나.
I win! I always win in the end. You did better than most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
근데 원래는 엄마 아빠를 피해서 있어야 되는 것 같은데. 아빠의 도끼.
The corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent.
얘도 저주당한
Does
거구나.
not know.
Not in the Shadowlands.
삼국대 얘기했다. 거기 알긴 알지.
Foolish games.
그림자의 기스다했다.
Dishonored of Lakith.
너 숨바꼭질하다가 졌구나.
Training. Becoming a Sar. Crash. Yellow.
The spell's power.
아니 왜 이렇게 대실패 자주 져? 뭐 일로 갈 수 있는 길이 아니잖아. 저 집으로 가는 길이구나 저게. 그쵸? 지하를 통해서 이 집으로 오는 거네요. 저 집에 무엇이 있길래 대체? 뭐야? 뭐가 있는데 이쪽에?
What comes now? Let's step softly. Something over there.
뭐가 있는 거지? 뭔가가 있어요. 근데 안 보여. 아, 블라이트. 진짜 안 보인다. 누구 묘비가 있네요.
Ellie May, my light, my hope,
동물이다 파헤쳐왔다. 일단 나와봐.
Wanna dance? Quiet.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever.
아, 위로 올라갈 수 있겠네요.
Best be on my way.
투명화 두루마리? 이게 그 책이었구나. 야, 내 웃음소리가 들린다. 뭐 그런 이야기.
What a charmer. Rat feet.
The mission has to come first.
What?
Cloak and dagger. My
어디 보자. 너무 어두워. 참, 씨.
Taking my time in the shadows.
태양별이 있어. 좀 비친 같으니까 눈에서 빔.
I can't afford to fail.
잘 보이지 이제. 다른 애 있어, 다른 애.
Keep low and quiet.
다른 애도 있을 건데. 지금 얘가 이쪽 보고 있는 거거든요, 지금. 아씨.
Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
Need to act fast.
What to do?
죄송합니다. 잠깐만. 갑자기 와서 한 시간 떠나라고. 아...
Come on, let's go.
Need to stay focused.
쟤는 또 멀고. 같이 있구나 저기. 이걸 맞네.
Better make my next move.
My faith will protect me.
어디 보자. 어떻게 하면 볼까? 오, 밑에까지 오네. 던지기 해서 충격시 폭발하는 폭탄이구나.
Go on.
헤.
Allow me to demonstrate.
어차피 못 움직이잖아. 공포를 못 움직이게 해놓고 인계로 싹 쓸어버리고 살아있네.
Karlak, it's go time.
The last board is set.
아, 축축해가지고 이런 씨. 왜 얘한테만 그래?
Think you can take me on?
느긋하게 한번 얘기해봅시다 이제.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
얘도 하퍼잖아.
Scouting.
정찰 중이었다.
Caravan to Moonrise Towers. Know how to keep the shadows at bay.
캐러밴.
The forest. No escape. Last light. Last light.
The spell's power.
다 아는 얘기들 정도가 끝이네요. 이쪽을 통해서 뭐 여기 이 높은 곳에 뭐가 있는 것 같아요. 자, 한번 가보기로 하고. 저쪽은 뭐 없었지. 이제 길이 끊어져 있으니까. 위쪽은 겨우 이 길을 통해서만 갈 수 있는 걸로 확인이 되고, 다음 시간에 밑에를 좀 더 탐험을 해보도록 할게요.